Okay. So I'm starting to name this the Dark Mist of Ky-Rimus, since that's what you've seen so far, and that's your mission. But yeah, you leveled up because you managed to avoid freeing the guy who was behind the cage. Like, dang it! I was so close to getting you to do it. But yeah, last time we played,
It's 46 degrees.
46. Right.
I want this.
So last time we played, um, you guys, you woke up because Via woke up because she had nightmares of losing Zuzo and Yuka to Lord Eldart.
So
um,
sad.
hmm? Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
so sad.
yeah. But you woke up to Yuka grabbing you, pulling your robes a bit in her sleep, and you're like, "Aw." But but then afterwards, you heard someone crying or screaming downstairs. You went down to go investigate. You went through this dark fog that was blocking the stairway, and you found a little boy, a teenager, behind bars, who was badly injured, and he cried and he begged you to free him, but you were like, I don't
Nope.
know. And then you went and grabbed more help. You woke up Zuzo from his nice sleep when he was having such a good dream, and you brought him and Ito, Rhinox's wife, downstairs to investigate. And then Ito told you that he's a demon, just like the ones that attacked the village. And then that's when he started yelling at both of you guys in Inferno. And then Mariko, the current house lord, the housekeeper, whatever, came up behind you and said, "Yeah, this guy's a demon. He hasn't been like this all the time. Everything changed when this guy with black hair and purple eyes came by." Um, and then she was using a lot of us and we's, and you asked, "What does that mean?" And she says, "I can't tell you. Just know that if I was trying to kill you, I would have done it already. Like, I didn't invite all you guys into my house just to kill you. That would be stupid." But you guys promised to keep this a secret, and then you guys went back up the stairs to go back asleep. And you guys wake up the following morning. Oh, you also planned with Mato and Tiberius to talk to Lord Eldart uh, today at night. Yeah, you guys wake up. Some a little bit more groggy than others, because, Zuzu was having a nice dream until rudely awoken. Yeah, you guys wake up. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we wanted to find what to do about the Lord. Uh, we needed a plan. I guess we had already.
Yeah, you had a small plan where Mato would like sneak in, and then you guys will talk to Eldar, and if things went bad, then Mato will silence the Lord with a silent spell. That was the only plan. Oh, and you guys wanted Tiberius to talk to the Lord to distract him in case anything happened.
Did he accept already? I don't remember.
He says if Zuzo's okay with it, he'll go.
I just thought about something like, if you do what we say, you can study to
riding Ky-Rimus.
He's never
for
seen
for the
Zuzo
good of
fight.
the this is for the good of the mission.
Take one for the team.
Think about everyone.
Yeah. You also
Uh,
know that Mato has been in the library this whole time because she said that she would look for more information about anything to try to help this.
then we will go back to her maybe first and see what she found out.
Okay. Well, you're gonna follow Zuzo?
Mm.
Okay. So Vaya, knowing where the library is, leads both Yuka and Zuzo to the library. And you see Mato, who's currently. Are you done?
I just feel paper. I don't know what's going on.
He's cleaning the Sadiq.
Oh.
So so you see Mato, who's currently asleep on the desk with like 12 books around her.
Oh. I gently wake her up.
So you wake her up and she goes, oh, what time is it? And
And her
you guys know it's 8 a.m. And she's like, 5 more minutes.
it's still early, but we wanted to check on you.
I'm doing fine. Found some things.
Good
Let's see.
there.
And then she starts looking through some of the books. And then she points out one of them. She says, "This is it's a picture of a bell.
Picture of what?
A bell, you know, cling, 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 cling.
Oh, oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's pronounced Nol Ben Na, Nol Ben Na.
Oh,
It's
then that
Dwarvish.
sounds
Yeah,
elfish, yeah.
yeah, that's how it's.
No, then not. And what is it?
That's what it spells. That's how it's spelled.
Oh, okay.
It's a. She explains it's a dwarvish bell that was made hundreds of years ago. It's in common or in English, it's called the unheard bell.
That's
um,
useful for a bell.
yeah. To give you a brief summary, this town, Shattersun Village, was built on top of a dwarven ruin or dwarven kingdom. There's some underground. And at the time when they made this bell, the dwarves were fighting all the fish people. And those fish people, like mermaids, had like a really loud voice and like it would hurt the dwarves. So they made this bell. When you ring the bell, a person is cursed with silence. They can't speak.
So. And where is this bell now?
Probably still somewhere in the ruins. Underground. That's what I think, anyways. Someone could have picked it up. Someone could have gone inside already. But as far as we know, it's probably still underground.
Maybe the master of the place knows something that could be really useful. It's not some kind of legend. You think it is real information, right?
Oh, yeah, I believe so. I mean, they have a picture and everything. Someone must have gone down to like find it. And you see the picture, and the bell is big. The bell is like the size of your arm. It's big.
I don't know if we are strong enough to ring it. Okay, but this is the best plan we have right now. Then why not trying?
Yeah, the thing is getting underground.
Mm, mm. I will ask the master of the place of the manor to tell us if they know anything about it.
Okay, well, I'll be here. Keep looking for anything else.
Have some rest of the same. Okay.
So you guys go talk to her. And when you guys enter the room that she's in, she's currently feeding some of your villagers some food. And as soon as you walk in, she looks at you, and she seems a bit worried because, like, in a way, she thinks that you told people, but at the same time,
Oh.
she tries to put on a smile because she thinks that you didn't at the same time. So she's just a little bit, just a little bit concerned.
Okay. Well, I come to her and I tell her maybe we have a way to speak to the Lord without taking too many risks.
Meaning,
Uh, our friend talked about dwarvish bell, which cures people with silence. Then she told us that there was a dwarf city over this village, under this village before, and maybe this bell is still here. I don't know if you heard about it.
the bell I have not heard of, but the the underground ruins, yes, I have heard of it.
Do you know if there is any way to go check it out, or?
Um, so first off, it's pretty big.
Ah.
The ruins. There are several entrances. Most of them are broken down. I know there's one in the lake that we're next to, but you have to go swimming for that one, and it's underwater too, so it's very dangerous. And the other one is to the west in the mountains, but that would mean that you'll have to travel further to get into the ruins.
Mm, that's a bit complicated then, yep.
Mm.
Um, Too bad I don't have the spell to to breathe underwater.
I
um,
mean, Zuzu could probably dig for us.
dive. We'll see if we come back. um,
uh,
can
but,
any one of you breathe
but
underwater?
by the way, Zuzo, you don't feel the tugging anymore.
Mm.
Just so you know.
Damn it.
Which is good news. Uh, okay then. Well, I don't know. Underwater sounds pretty risky. And if we find if the entrance is still closed, we are trapped. Maybe then.
The one to the west, I know it's open. It's just hidden.
How long
Um,
it takes to go over there?
if you had horses, maybe like 30 minutes. But if you
Oh, then.
if you were walking, it'll be like 2 hours maybe.
Mm.
Oh, it's fine.
You do
I
have to
guess.
you do have to climb part of the mountain. That's the only downside, but
Mm,
We don't have
maybe.
any horses? Do we have horses?
you guys don't have. Oh well, I mean, you guys have a lot of horses, but they're meant to pull like the
Oh.
wagons from the villagers. I mean, you guys
Okay,
can
so
ask if you could take them.
yeah.
um,
What do you think? I guess it is best to take the entrance in the west.
well, I do have to warn you that those mountains have goblins in them and other
Oh,
creatures.
joy,
Yeah,
joy.
yeah. So
Uh,
it may be easier, but the one in the lake has like no creatures, but you have to go underwater.
um,
And Yuka's like looking at both of you, and she's like, "I don't want to go swimming with this egg," because she's still holding the egg.
um, I guess it is better to go to the west still and deal with goblin if we find them. Anyway, if the place is forsaken, maybe there will be more enemies inside or outside. It doesn't make a big difference.
What do you think, Zuzo?
Sure.
This is why you shouldn't draw while we play. You need to pay attention.
There's goblins, I know that, but just go that way.
Okay, so
Jesus Christ.
how do you guys plan on getting there?
You trust me, Zuzo. You follow me, whatever I do, whatever I choose.
He just looks that way, as doubtful. He says, "You trust me,"
Oh,
and Cesar's just staring at her like, mm-hmm.
You know, right now it's super happy, you know?
yeah. You guys like, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen him so happy.
Happy? What do you mean?
To us, you look happy.
Yeah, because everyone sees you like you always have the same face and expression, and we know you better than
Yeah.
even you don't change much. We say, oh, he's sad. Oh, he's happy now. The only one expression which is obvious for everyone is when you are angry because you
Yeah.
got woken up.
Yeah, it's true. Zuzo really doesn't show much emotion. All right. So what's the
Okay.
plan? What's the plan?
I guess we have to try and go to the west and try to find this bell. Maybe it's especially not to take any risk because I don't know if we get a second chance next time we see this lord. Maybe he won't be so kind and let us go, even if we are under control. I wouldn't take the risk.
Oh.
Then
Everyone's down.
we go.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
But
okay with it.
you guys gonna get horses or you guys just gonna walk?
I will ask around if they have horses all the same.
This looks like I really don't want to walk.
Just to give you an idea of how the bell looks. Hey, this is a person. Yeah. Look at my excellent drawing skills.
Oh my god!
What are you drawing?
It draws stick man in the middle of the map.
And the bell is about the same size. Like it has this length, and then the bell is like that.
Oh, it's one of the stick bells.
Yeah.
The handle bells.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, it's about that big.
But Zuzo is bigger than us, then maybe it will be easier for him to to use it.
Okay, so make a persuasion check via to see if you can ask people.
God damn it, that dice all the way over there.
Yep, you left it. You want to roll a 2? She got a 7.
Bro, I'm not good at convincing people. I'm too honest. I just told them maybe you won't have your horses back. This is a risk you're willing to take.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like at first it's like, hey, can we please borrow your horses? We're trying to go get a bell. But there's a chance that you don't see your horses again. That's how I ask people. 19. And so some people like look at you and they're like, no, we need our horses, you know, we can't stay here forever. And then Zuzo walks up to a different person and goes, I need your horse. And then they say, well, why? We're trying to save the town. We need your horse. Oh.
More like more stuff.
Okay. It's the brown one with white spots. Yeah, I will say Zuzo burps in the middle of that too. and he's just
God damn it.
That
he's
that, that that's 100% the character who doesn't care anyway.
Just
so
shit.
so you guys have one horse. It's a
That
brown horse with
that's
white spots.
awesome. That's why we are a team. I care and you don't.
Mm. Reality too.
Reality.
All right, all right. So you guys you grab the horse and you start heading to the west.
And like you had some music from Western movie too because
Yeah. Dun, da, 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 dun, da,
Harry.
da.
Indiana Jones is good too.
Yeah. So you guys go up here into these mountains.
Mm.
Yeah, and like Mariko said, it takes you guys roughly 30 minutes to get there, but once you get to the bottom, the like it starts getting really steep and the horse can't really travel with you guys, so you guys will have to travel on foot.
We do so.
Do you tie the horse down or do you just let it go?
Since the place is full of goblins, do they know their way back or not?
No. You don't know.
Ah,
You
we did
don't
not
know.
ask. Maybe we let we leave them, but we put them in maybe in safe place because we don't want them too close of the mountains with the goblin.
So you try to hide the horse?
I put them in safe distance from the mountains. I mean,
Oh, okay. Okay.
not like I put leaves on them and breathe
Okay, so yeah, so you go back, like take a moment to like take a 10-minute walk back and like let them you tie them to like a rock or something. But yeah, they're not near the mountains, and then you guys walk back. You guys climb up the steep mountains, and I need each of you to make perception checks to see if you can find the entrance.
roll, roll, roll.
Yeah, you guys got Yuka, so she's helping.
Oh my god, I'm so bad with my with my dice. Oh god,
Got like a 10.
we suck at finding entrance.
Mm.
Let's see what Yuka got. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So you guys are looking around, right, and you guys can't find anything. And then Via, you look around and Yuka's missing. Where is she? And then you look around and then she goes, "Hey Via, Via over here!" And she's like around the rock. She goes, I found a hole."
That's why you will become my daughter.
so,
daughter.
so you walk over there, and yeah, there's a hole. It's about the size of like it's smaller than you, Via, but it's a little bit taller than Yuka. But you guys can fit. It'll just be really
Zuzo
tight.
can.
It'll be troublesome for Zuzo, but he can fit.
Probably smash his way
goes
in.
first?
Who goes first? As
I guess.
so, Via says that out loud, and then Yuka and Via both look at Zuzo.
I can
They
picture
want
that so
him to go first?
yeah, please.
Damn it. Should make the hole bigger. Fuck.
You could try.
Mm.
All right, so Zuzo just starts climbing down, and is like,
I don't roll for it.
"No, you're not in danger."
I got a 13 anyway, so.
Okay. So you start climbing down, and like it's really tight, and you're slowly making your way. And then I'm assuming Yuka goes after, and then Via goes
Yeah,
last.
I close the walk.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you guys climb down, and it takes you guys like 2 minutes before Zuzo climbs out, and then Zuzo, since you're the first one outside or inside, make a perception check.
Oh. 19.
Jesus fuck.
That's why
So
you go first.
yeah, so looking around, right, you see a bunch of stalactites, and
Mm.
you hear like some water dripping,
Mm.
and you do see some goblins roaming around, but they don't seem to have noticed you. And then at that point, Yuka and Vaya come in, and then Yuka's like, "I'm surprised you got through that."
And it's all goblins, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess he would tell
Okay,
others.
because they don't know. So yeah, Zuza says, "I saw a couple of goblins in that direction,
Hmm.
and you guys don't know where the ruins
Yeah, I know. I
are."
know we don't know. But I don't think we had a map of the city, that right? Or
No,
we go back and we come back then?
you could. No one's
Oh,
stopping
no.
you. It's the horse.
Uh,
That's the horse.
I don't know. I totally forgot. Really, I totally forgot this part. I just went there like, okay.
So we went
So
without a map.
Mhm.
yeah, we don't have a map.
You
Oy.
you know that the village is built on top of the ruins, so you could get the idea that the ruins is somewhere in this direction underground.
Mm.
But since you're underground, you don't know which way is which. That's the problem.
We're really bad at planning missions.
And at
If
this,
I had taken the right language, I go to the goblins. Please, sir, can you tell us where is the?
yeah, at this point, Yuka's like, yeah, maybe it would have been easier to kill Eldar.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have. And the center taken a good. Uh, I'm just looking if I can. Well, I guess we just try to explore a bit, but we have to remember which place we are
Hmm.
now. We want to go back.
So
Can someone make a plan?
Yuka looks around and she goes, "The dwarves needed water, and you do hear some water being dripped like tweep tweep." So Yuka's like, if we follow that, that should either lead us away or towards the ruins. Cause
This little girl is so smart. Oh my god. I love you, you can. Yeah,
you're
we
just like
do like.
smothering her, and she's like, "Yeah, I love you too, Vaya."
Well, to help too, I take my ink pen and parchment since I have them, and I make a small plan of where we go and what we see.
Okay.
I guess
So,
this is a good idea to do
yeah.
so, but
Are you guys
do
gonna
I have to
sneak?
draw it?
No, 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 no. I'll say
Okay.
remember. Yeah. But are you guys gonna sneak because you guys do know there are goblins, or are you guys just gonna
Mm.
walk?
we 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 are careful, then we won't just walk like that.
Mm.
Perception, I guess. Well, he found them already, but we have to keep making a perception check all the time.
Eventually, yes, but for right now,
Mm.
make a stealth check to try to hide from the goblins.
Okay.
The fuck is that? It literally landed on the point. 16.
14. Better than usual.
So 19, 16, and Yuka got. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so you guys are moving stealthily as possible, and Yuka is like tripping a bit, like she kicks a couple of rocks by accident, but she feels really bad. but she's still trying to be as quiet as she can. And then you hear some goblins like talking to her like,
We keep quiet for a bit. We hide just to
and
see what they do.
yeah, and then like yeah, they start looking around because they think they heard something, and then one of the goblin smacks the other goblin and starts laughing, and then the goblin starts yelling, and then they chase each other away.
Susan's just like, what the fuck?
You guys like, goblins are really stupid, and then you guys start.
Go on, seems like
And then you guys start walking further and further. Um, let's see, Zuzu, you're leading the way.
Mm.
So roll a d4 triangle.
Three.
Okay. So you guys are following the noises from the stalactites, the water driplets that drips from the stalactites, and the sound of rushing water gets louder and louder, and then before you know it, you guys see a small river leading downstream.
Did we see anything else from there?
Make a check.
Dice is
You
don't like me.
you see you see from up the river, the small river, you see a dead goblin in it.
Can I know how he's dead? Does he have a weapon on him or?
You'd have to get closer.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
um, can be a trap if there is anything else from. If there is anything in this mountain than goblins, maybe. Maybe we should check all the same. Like, you said, is it at the top?
Yeah. So hold on. Let me draw it for you, just in case.
I have to climb.
No.
Okay.
Oh. And as long as you can. So this is the river, the small river, and the dead goblin is up here.
Well, this is our best plan, then I guess we can go to check it, but please stay careful and
The
try not
river is
to
going down
notice.
that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, we go up and try to see.
Okay.
What is this dead goblin? Sorry.
Yeah, you're making everyone tired.
Me?
No, I think Webby just stretched.
Yeah, I stretched.
Okay. So you guys walk over. Since you were the one that was interested, make a check, Via.
Oh.
She's like, shit.
Oh God!
I mean,
Oh god.
it's not too hard to tell that whatever killed
dead.
whatever killed his goblin, slashed it. You don't know if it's from a claw, or a bite, or maybe even a dagger or a sword. You don't know. But
Suzo, can you see?
Fuck me, it's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the same thing.
Shit.
So you ask Zuzo, Zuzo, do you see anything different? He's dead.
To be honest, I would
That's
feel
a
like you would do
goblin.
that.
Okay. Okay. Well. There's not much to do. Do we see anything else now that we are up in the place?
You see, from here, you see light,
Light.
Yeah. You.
Oh.
Okay. So let me just get this. Okay. You see light coming from this direction, and Yuka says, "That's the sunlight."
Hmm?
So you see light coming from this direction,
Yep, yep.
and Yuka says, "That's the sun."
Ah, the sun. Oh, then
And
there's
we
not the entrance.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Mariko told you that there are several entrances. It's just that most of them are broken. The ones that
Well,
she knows are this one and the one in the lake.
does it seem like we can pass from this place or not? Is it big enough for people to pass?
Mm, you you don't know how far away the light is exactly. You'd have to get closer to check.
Uh, Maybe we can have a look. Because if we go out and see the surroundings, maybe we can know where we are exactly. If we are close of the village or not. I guess it is a good idea.
Yuga says, but if the river leads to the ruins, then we just follow the river.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, okay, we follow the little girl advice. She's smarter than all of us, and
And then she says,
she-
if my dad taught me anything, he taught me how to survive.
that's true. Okay, lead the way.
Okay, so you guys follow the river. It takes some time, but you guys get into this giant opening. It leads to like a small waterfall. Let me draw it, but I gotta get rid of these. Wait. Oh, that's not. Yeah, why did I delete you guys?
yeah, why did you delete us, dude?
Don't know. You guys are up here. Is the thing. And then there's a giant waterfall, or a small waterfall, that leads into like a small lake. And down here, everyone make perception checks before you guys do something.
Oh my god.
Do you really not
Okay.
want to play?
I said it just to bug you.
Yeah, I know, and it does. Oh, what'd you get though?
I got 13.
13?
I have to roll too.
Yeah, till I look around.
Cloud.
Hmm.
This rolling doesn't want to put high numbers to me.
Okay.
So mean.
So both you guys look around, and you guys see 3 goblins. Ooh, no, not that big. Not that big.
That's not a goblin. That's the that's a giant.
Okay, so two of them are yelling at this one that's in the pool, as the one in the pool is like swimming around and splashing. But yeah, these two are yelling at it. And you guys are about 50 feet up.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty ass straight line.
Thank you.
What to do? Mm.
Until you guys think of something, I'm just gonna keep drawing. And there's some rocks.
Meaning you can't go down by the waterfall, otherwise you die.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get a rock on your face.
And there's
Wait.
some stalactites from above. And um, you guys would see a pathway leading down if you travel along the rocks. I know it's very sketchy, but it gets the idea across.
What I'm afraid of is, even if we get rid of the goblins, maybe they will have the time to sound an alarm or something, and everything will come on us. That's not a good idea. There's no other way than this path going down, right?
Yeah. Or you guys can like try to attack the goblins from up here, or you guys can wait and see what happens. What do you guys think?
First, I would like to see what happens, and maybe we could try to distract them in a way so that they go in a further place and we can go down safely.
What do you think, Suzo?
Sure.
Sure with what?
What?
You weren't even paying attention. Oh, sure of what?
What she said.
And what did she say?
Fuck you. We're just gonna go there.
So,
That sounds like the parents.
so Vaya's kind of like thinking out loud, and she's like, maybe we should just wait and see what happens. I mean, because going down to alarm people, and Zuzo's just like, yeah, we'll do that. So you guys wait for a minute, and then you notice that the two on shore starts throwing rocks at the one in the pool, and he's like trying to like duck and weave, and then eventually one of them hits him in the face, and then he falls in the water, and you guys think he drowns, and then the other two laugh.
That's super sadistic.
They're goblins, okay?
Hew.
And now we assist to the experiment of the goblins. I feel like this guy's on the animal show,
Yeah. Now this
and now
is
you
real
witness the goblins in its natural
habitat. Alright. So yeah, that's what happens after 10 minutes. You guys want to do anything else?
If we keep doing, maybe they will all die by their experiments, and we will
Pretty much.
Okay. So you guys wait more. After like after like 30 seconds, the one that went in the water emerges and starts yelling. And another two, they're like minions from Despicable Me. And then and yeah, they just yell at each other, and then this one eventually swims back to shore, and then they start talking, and then yeah, that's like another 10 minutes. You guys want to do anything now?
The Skyrim players say get them from further, and the Zelda gamer tells go straight.
Yeah, so just so you know, this is about 120 feet from Yucca.
Is it like down? Right?
It's a 50-foot drop,
Oh.
and then like 120 feet going this way. Maybe
What do
even
you think?
further.
I'm not sure we can get them in. Okay. I suggest we go there very slowly and try not to be noticed, and then we smash them if we can.
Sure.
Alright.
I don't have any better idea ready. You can? Do you have?
No, I don't.
Yuka's like, I mean, it's always nice to avoid monsters. If we have like spells we can distract them with, it'd be nice. I know goblins like shiny things, so if we could distract them with something shiny, we could kill them or lead them away.
Watch me. I have what we need. Dancing light.
Okay. Let me check very quick, just so you know. Let's see. Within range, and it's 120 feet. So you could.
This is perfect.
So where do you want the lights? You have four of them,
Um,
or you can make one big one.
maybe many of them, I guess. Maybe to make them really busy.
Hmm. But where do you want them?
Uh, because we see this lake, and further than this lake, there is the path we want to take, right?
Hmm. You guys do
Okay.
see like a big giant opening on on this side here.
Do you think if I put them in the lake, they will drown themselves?
um, goblins aren't that stupid. At least I don't think.
I guess I will
Are you
put them in
sure?
the water then, and it will take time for them to come back to the shore. Okay, we do that.
Okay.
I put the dancing lights in the water, in further possible of the shore,
Okay.
and maybe inside it
Do
again.
you
Yes.
put four small ones or one big
Yes.
one? Cause like,
Uh,
you could put um you could put it like in different areas with the four small ones, or you could just have one
maybe
giant big one.
maybe in this case I will put a single giant one at the center of the lake, like this. It will really attract their attention.
Okay. So you light up the center of the lake, and then you hear and like one of them smacks them in the head. From what you can understand, these two are telling the one that swam to go down there and check, and they smacked him in the head, and then he gives them like an evil look, and he jumps back inside, starts swimming. But you don't know where he is. Actually, you would see a shadow. You would see a shadow. So yeah, you see that he's near the light, trying to figure out what's going on. And then Yuka's like, I think this is a good time to attack. Now they're distracted by the lights.
To take you mean to attract another one?
No, to attack.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Kill
Then
the kill the two on land.
yes, we should do that, I guess. Anyway, we don't have so many choices. Okay, we go then. We try to approach stealthily, like that they see us at the very last moment.
Okay, make stealth checks. All of you.
No. Please be nice with me. Please be nice with me. I said, please
Seven.
be nice with me. Not live.
It's okay. So you guys
Just
start
you.
you guys start climbing down, right? And then you kick one of the rocks, and you stub your toe. You're like, ah! And then Zeus like, shh! And then Yuka's like, shut up! And then these two goblins notice you guys.
Best team ever.
So yeah, you got low. So everyone roll initiative.
Best family.
Yes.
This is the
19.
little girl who says, shut up.
Yeah, the little girl says, shut up.
Your language, young lady.
19.
Hey, Vaya, what'd you get?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Oh, better. Whew.
Okay. Got 12. Plus 10. You got that.
Baby.
Plus 10.
Baby.
Yeah.
Have you watched Stranger Things yet?
I didn't understand. Sorry, what?
Have you watched Stranger Things?
No, never. What is it about?
It's how would you describe it, Alvin?
It's about little boys, like a little group of kids who finds monsters.
And it's like a huge conspiracy, and it's really cool, and I love it.
I should check it out.
You should watch
Some
it
of
so
my
I could talk about it with you.
I will check it because I think some of my friends are watching it too.
Okay.
I need to find. I don't know if they have it in my country.
Okay. So Zuzo,
What you
after everyone messes up, you're the first one to react. What do? You see, you see one of the goblins looks up towards you guys, while the other one's still looking in the water, like trying to figure out what's going on.
I guess my first initiative would be out of instinct to freeze.
Hmm?
The freeze, like my first instinct is to freeze up, like
Like just stop moving.
they can't see you if you don't.
Okay. Okay, so Via, what do? Zuza just stops.
Why do you stop, Suzo?
And he's just like, shh.
But they didn't notice us yet, right?
You look and you see one of them looking right at you.
Shit.
This one sees you.
uh, can I put darkness right on their face?
Yeah.
I do that. And
So,
recharge them.
hold
okay?
on. Let me check something very quick,
Mhm.
because you would know this. Can't see 9. Okay. Okay. So if you cast darkness, then the light that you put in the water would disappear.
Oh shit.
That's what you would
no,
know.
no.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I can't have 2 spell active at the same time, is it?
They're concentration spells. You can't have 2 concentration.
Oh, okay.
So like if you did like frostbite or rare frost, stuff like that, you could do it.
Okay.
Stop breathing into the mic.
Well, I guess I will attack all the same. I use a ray of frost on them. I can use it from this distance.
So, roll attack.
No, it's
20 d20
D20.
to see if you hit it. No, that's good. That's good. And then a d8 for damage.
I will cry. I will go in another side and cry alone, please.
So,
Oh my god.
I'm a bad witch.
You see this blue light fly from Via's fingers to
So
this
impressive,
goblin.
but no effect.
And you see that its legs starts to like get ice on it, but it still moves. But which one's this one? This one, yeah. So this guy, he runs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Suzo's like, do you even know how to use your powers?
No. I'm tired, okay?
That's as far as he knows. And Yuka puts the egg down and pulls out Kenchi's sword and just takes a step forward and hides behind rocks. Okay. This guy, since they didn't talk to each other about it, he's still looking into the lake, trying to see his friend. But Zuzo, what do?
I guess I attack. I don't know my powers.
You attack.
Okay.
But you're not close enough yet. You have to climb down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can either you could follow the road, or you could like try to jump down, or you could take out your crossbow and shoot.
I'm gonna break my leg. I know that.
Yeah, you have a crossbow. You could take.
Oh yeah,
I'll
do that.
You want to move first, or you want to shoot first?
Yeah, I'll move first.
Okay. And then you shoot. Go ahead, roll. I'm sorry.
Fuck me, it's 8.
8. So yeah, 15 now. Yeah. Actually, that hits. Never mind. That hits. You have really good stats.
Cool.
I forgot about that. So it flies.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, it flies and it hits it right in the arm. Roll damage. which is
Low damage, which is that?
6, the regular dice.
It's all the way at the bottom.
That's why I just dump it all out.
Well,
Okay, so it's taking 5 plus 7. So, and then it falls on the ground. It's dead.
yay!
So, what do you do? What do you do, Vaya?
There's only one left.
There's technically 2. You don't know where the other one is yet.
But this one didn't see it. It don't see us yet.
Yeah.
Maybe can we try again to have a safe approach?
Like, this guy didn't even notice that his buddy died right here.
Yeah, okay.
What a
well,
good friend.
We're good friends. We get closer carefully and we attack. I try a ray of frost again. Maybe this time I will be better.
Okay, go ahead.
Please be nice with me, please. Please.
No, that one doesn't. That one just you shoot it and you're like, oh please don't miss, and you
I
shoot
really
it
had
and
a bad night.
you shoot it and just fizzes. and since it didn't go near it, he still doesn't notice you guys.
God damn, what a dumbass.
We all so stupid.
So Yuka picks up the egg, takes a few steps down, and then puts the egg back down just in case.
We are so useless. So sorry.
And then you see some bubbling coming from where your light source is. You see some bubbling, and then
Please die. Please die.
and then
Please.
this goblin's like looking at it, it's like, hey, hey. Yeah, he's so oblivious. Go ahead, Susan.
Because I was just like, can I just kill him because they're fucking stupid?
And you just like, yes.
Darwin the world, go to goblins. Please, Zuzo, go and save my honor, please. I don't want to hear about goblins anymore.
So you run, but you can't get to him yet. That's as far as you can run, unless you want to dash, but then you can't attack afterwards.
Yeah, I guess.
That's okay. So you're gonna shoot crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, just make it.
Fuck me.
Yep. That one just shoo. This time this guy actually sees it, so now he's like, ah. But,
and you can see me in the background like face palming.
This guy is so lucky. Alright, Vaya, go ahead.
So stupid, he's so lucky.
Go ahead, Vaya. What you do?
Stupidity is a bliss.
Fortunately, no one will ever hear about this mission and how great we were.
Alright, Vaya, what are you doing?
Well, talk about you, Vaya. I just killed one. What have you done?
Okay, stop fighting. Stop fighting.
I put a light in the lake. It counts.
Oh my god.
You can't understand me.
A match made in heaven. Alright, come on. Vaya, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's your turn.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm pretty sure if I go myself to speak, I will be more efficient than if I fail. I don't know. How many times I can use cantrips already?
You can use that as many times as you want.
Okay, I try one last time, Ray of Frost.
Okay, go ahead.
Look how distraught he is.
So, listen to me. Take distance. I don't want to hurt you.
Just shoot it. Shoot it. See what happens.
Don't hit me, I swear to God.
No, please take distance. take distance because if I miss, you get it. I'm sure if I miss, I get you, and I get the 8-point damage.
I will tell you what happens. Just shoot.
I'm so scared.
Good.
Okay,
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Roll 1d8.
Oh fuck yes, I don't get hit.
Yeah.
How-
That's how much damage. She did 2 damage.
Okay.
The last one she did 1. She's slowly getting stronger.
I
So-
just learned this spell today, you know.
So this blue beam just flies by your shoulders, Zuzo, and like starts freezing up the goblin, but the goblin's like,
I, I've been watching Frozen and give me the will to control the ice, but I'm not good at it.
Fuck it all. Fuck it all.
2, 3,
Oh God.
4.
There's always the way I was just done with the powers.
So Yuka runs down, takes Kenchi's sword, and throws it at this goblin, and it hits.
And she makes super damage.
The sword flies and stabs it straight in the head, and it falls.
I will start doing my job, I guess.
Once
This
more,
little girl does it better than me.
once more, you hear some bubbling from your ball of light. Zuzo, what do you want to do?
Has that one noticed us, or is that one dead, right? This one dead?
Yeah, that one's dead.
This one hasn't noticed us, right?
It's underwater.
What the fuck is that?
Via's
I
light.
suggest-
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion? We stay in front of the lake and we watch and we see if he comes back or how long he will survive underwater.
Can I drown you?
But
He's
he's already dying.
you have to swim. You have to swim to grab him, basically.
Can we just leave him there? Or just wait till he dies? So he doesn't
Yeah,
call
but-
anybody?
It's your call. What do you want to do?
We will watch
Make
it
sure he
like
doesn't call anybody.
Okay, so you wait.
Yeah.
Okay, Via, what are you doing?
my heart says let's watch it. Let's watch it like we watch a TV show, you know. It's super interesting. I don't know. I suggest we continue, but I'm afraid that if he sees is that Jude, he will give the alert if he ever comes back. Then maybe I don't know.
Okay, so next
Are
to
we
you.
but-
Poke holes in the bodies and put them in the
So-
lake so they could drown.
So right next to you is Yuka's egg that she's been carrying. She put it down to throw the sword, and the egg's right next to you, Via.
Huh?
Yuka's egg. She brings her egg everywhere,
Uh-huh.
and she put it right next. She put it on the ground right next to you. Ran to Zuzo and threw the sword.
Okay. Well, since
Were all the
thanks
kids
to-
here badass or something? I swear to God.
I'm sorry, okay.
I call Yuka and tell that she can take back her egg. It's better because I don't know what happens if I touch it since she
Okay.
seems so caring about it.
So you're just gonna wait for her to come back and get it, or are you gonna climb down?
Me?
Mhm.
Oh. Well, can I take the egg and bring it to her?
It's your call if you want.
Well, I prefer to call her back to the
Okay.
egg.
So you just wait with the egg then. Like you wait, you wait
I
there.
stay next to it.
Yeah.
Stay next.
Okay. So yeah, Yuka rushes back, picks up the egg, and she says, "Thank you."
Thank you. Leaves.
Yeah, and then she walks back down. And I'm assuming you'll follow her since you didn't really make your move. But
Is the goblin still inside the lake?
yeah, at this point, a body rises.
Fuck it up.
To give you an idea what happened, the goblin was trying to bite your light, and
Oh my
and,
fucking god.
and ended up drinking a lot of the water. but he kept wanting to see what the light is, so he kept trying to get it. And he died from it.
I love this mission.
What a fucking dumbass. I love it.
So at that point, Yuka walks over and takes the sword out of the goblin's head, and then marks it.
You just see Zuzo just laughing.
Like,
I'm dying. Oh my god.
yeah, I figured you guys needed more laughs after Eldar tried to kill you guys. All right.
Fuck yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
Continue on. I guess.
We
Oh,
continue with.
wait. Is the body still out there?
It's floating.
Oh, what about the other two bodies?
Yeah, they're there.
Loot. I'll loot.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
20?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Do you want me to check too?
If you want. There's 2 bodies, so you guys can check each one.
Not my day, really not my.
Don't die.
So
I
Zuzo,
should have.
well Zuzo's like, okay, come on, let's check the bodies. They might have something. You find 10 silver pieces.
This is like lame.
All right. Yeah, you're like, come on, let's search the bodies, and you're like searching, you find the coins, and you're like, oh, that sucks, and you just hear Via, she's laughing her ass off, not even paying
I can't
attention.
check the body. I'm too.
She just looks at the body in the middle of the leg and just can't stop laughing. And then Yuka's like, okay, come on, Via, let's go.
Zuzo's like, I'm so glad I was not born a fucking.
Please, Suzo, you have to draw this, please.
Yeah, you guys need to draw this. That's
You have to draw this in again. I swear.
okay. So you guys travel further.
Yes.
You guys are going down this really big corridor. Like it's about like 20 feet diameter around, or radius. 20 feet radius is, yeah, that's a lot bigger. And Zuzo's leading the charge. But it's just one straight path that you guys can see.
Mm.
Since you're leading.
That's all I got.
Just a little sketch, yeah. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, so Zuzo, make a perception check.
7.
7, yeah. Zuzo's like, it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh yeah,
All white.
yeah. She got a 2. What?
No, it's all white.
Well, yeah, because it's just one straight line.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. But yeah, Zuzo says, I don't see anything, and then you guys continue down. Once you guys reach the end of the tunnel, which was about like 30 feet or so, you guys see this giant kingdom. Right, it's all underground. You see a bunch of buildings. And most of it is like gold, and you can tell because there's like this liquid magma that flows through it that seems to be lighting up the city.
Mm.
And then Yuka's like, this is probably it.
It's
Traveling further down, Yuka says, hey, I see some goblin tracks.
Mm. We check around if enemies are close.
Well, she will point them out to you guys, so if you guys want to check how old the footprints are, you guys can.
sure, yes.
I do.
Both of you guys.
Oh,
Wait. Let's
Via!
go. Let's no.
Two,
No, no,
two,
no,
two.
no, no.
So,
Jesus Christ,
Someone
dude.
hates me. Someone hates me.
Zuzo looks at the footprint, and Via looks at the footprint as well. And
Oh, that's our footprint.
Zuzo's about to say something, and then Via goes, "I can't believe that one died in the lake."
Huh? Oh.
Oh my god.
You guys travel further deeper into the city, and you guys see this giant gate. And on the side, you see two giant dwarven statues holding a giant axe, and they're just
The
standing.
giant thing.
Yeah, it's I mean they're dwarves. They have to compensate, but it's a giant iron door, and it's currently closed.
The gate is closed.
The gate is closed.
All I heard was Webby say, "I got this."
Let me do.
Ray of
I
Frost.
felt like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't have another spell for this. Okay. Oh, God. I don't have a spell to open the doors. I'm so sorry. A weak knock. Knock at the door.
You'll knock.
Can I just knock it down?
It's a big door.
Really? Really? I
Oh.
don't have any other good idea. I guess I would knock too. Honestly.
I guess
Just for
knocking.
the, I mean, the mission is already a big, a big study thing then. Well, yeah, I guess we can. Do we find any indication how to open this door?
Make a perception check.
Watch me, I will make a perception check.
Again.
Wow.
2.
Wow.
7.
Wow.
Zuzu, you want to check?
Sure.
All right.
19.
So, looking around, right, Via, you can clearly see that no one's gonna move this door, like, or push it. There's got to be
I'm
some
hungry.
type. There got to be some type of way to open it, but you don't know what. Zuzo, you notice that the statues are able to move somehow. Yeah, activating the statues is another thing. You don't know how to do so. But Yuka goes, "There's goblin tracks leading this way. If they go into the city, they must have found another way in." These are the goblin tracks. They go this way.
Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid that if we follow, we would find all the guys then. So, do you see any way to enter this place or not?
Would you tell her everything?
Yeah.
He will tell you that, yeah, these statues move. They're probably the ones that open the gate, but he doesn't know how to activate
And now
them.
that we got this information, can we make another perception check to see if we can find what activates the...
You can make a history check if you want.
Please work, please, 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 please.
I swear to God.
Oh my fucking... No!
You gotta what?
I think you should get dice.
So Via's just thinking as hard as she can, but all she hear in her head is
my brain.
it's like she and then Yuka's like, so like, does that mean we're following the tracks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad with. Oh God.
Okay, so you guys.
I knew that I was tired, but at this point, it's more like kill me already. I mean,
So
no,
you.
but seriously, seriously, 2, 2, 2, 7, 1. What kind of stuff is it? What happened?
Okay, so you guys follow the tracks, and along the wall, there's a small hole that the tracks lead to.
Investigate it, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay, make a check.
make a check. Yeah, make
Fuck
a check.
me, Webby, you getting me bad balls. It's a 7.
Suffer like a suffer.
You-
Oh my god, finally!
so let's see, Zuzo, you
Oh,
got a 7.
Finally,
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, yeah. You can see that this hole was made probably from the goblins. They they basically just kept hammering and like smashing stuff into this wall until something broke, and it finally broke, and yeah, there's a hole to the other side of the wall. It's really small. It's really small. Like Yuka would probably be the only one that's able to fit.
we can't take the risk to let her go alone.
Oh, just look at you.
Yeah, Zuzo's like, you can fit.
No. No, she's not going alone, no.
And then Yuka's like, but if I can open the door from the other side, then maybe, right?
Yes, but there are goblins around, and if you get alone and we can't intervene, what will you do? I know I'm not efficient. I know. I know this already, but I don't want to
I
get
am
you
not a
hurt.
good witch, but I can be a good mother.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Yuka goes, okay, how about this? Zuzo will hold my legs. I will go into the hole and see what's on the other side. And if I see someone coming my way, then I'll tell Zuzo to pull me out.
Zuzo's
Uh,
fine with it, but
I, I just have a question. Are my dancing lights physical or not at all?
No, they're just light.
they're like
Then
an illusion.
I can't hide them inside a cape or a bag, right?
Hmm?
Or can I?
What was the question?
Can I hide the lights inside something like a bag or
Yeah,
I can do that.
I think so. Let me check very quick. I'm pretty sure you
Because
can.
if I can, I got an ID if I can do that.
Yeah. If you like how do you plan on hiding it? Like
If I can get a piece of clothes or a piece of anything like a bag or anything, I put it inside and I give it to Yuka.
yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
And then you
And
just
I tell her,
yeah, you have to concentrate to keep the orbs inside the bag because it could slip out.
okay. If
So
anything,
just don't fuck up.
can she touch it or not?
No, she can't. She can't touch the light. The light is magic, but she can hold the bag, and you can hide the light in the bag.
And if she opens the bag and throw it, she can do that or
No,
not?
no, you have to move the light.
Mm, yes, that's annoying. But I can't. No, I can't do that then. I have another spell, but uh,
While you're thinking, Zuzo just burps.
uh, yeah, I don't have anything to.
So hungry.
And this guy self, no, it's for me. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's why it says self.
Yep. Well, too bad I can't do anything. Oh, okay. Well, I can't give her anything to protect. I'm so sorry. Ah, Well, I don't have the choice. I guess she will go and we do like she offered with Juzo keeping her close.
Okay.
But I tell her if anything goes wrong and that you can come back, you just shout and
Kick them in the face if they go after you, basically.
if you have anything shiny, take it and throw it away.
And she looks at you and she says, I'm not throwing my egg.
No, no, not your egg. I mean something something else.
Yeah,
Not
cause
your egg.
cause
I'm
you
not
you can
crazy.
you can remember that the egg is like a crystal.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you throwing the egg. No, I didn't mean.
So then she gets into the hole and then she says, I'll be back. And she starts climbing in and Zuzo holds onto her leg. And then she pokes her head on out the other side. And she says, okay. And then she comes back out. No problem. And she says, so on the other side, there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. I think the goblins are looking for something. They normally do. But at the gate, there are chains that are connected to the gate that someone pulls or some mechanism pulls it.
Mm.
But you couldn't see the mechanism.
No. Like
Mm.
to draw a picture is the gate. And then there are chains that go down and under the surface.
Oh, that's like in the castles.
Yeah,
No?
but for like the chains are connected right here
Uh-huh.
and they pull it to the side.
Ah, okay.
Wait,
Okay, okay,
To
okay. I see.
so
Okay.
this the gate. The chains
Yeah.
are connected to the inside part. The
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and pulls it
like it
open.
opens like real doors, but
Yeah,
just told.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, don't really know, and we don't have any other way to enter this place. Are kind of forced to. I don't know. I don't have an idea right now.
So she said that they're looking for something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want, you can make a survival check to see how goblins act.
17. It was gonna be a set one.
Yeah. So I mean, like, where you came from, there are some goblins, and they like shiny things. This city is like made up of gold, and there's bound to be a lot of shiny things here, and they're just probably looking for the shiniest thing they can find. Just
Huh.
throwing everything out the window till they find something shiny.
Mm. What do I have?
Why do you? Yeah, they like shiny things, but oh no, no, that's not an okay.
No.
I had a brain fart, but I don't know. I already lost. I don't want to send Yuka alone to check the mechanism, and then on the other side, I don't know. I'm a bit stuck here.
Same.
Mm.
I really don't have any idea.
Yuka.
I don't want to. I mean, we could ask Yuka to go further, but I don't want to risk her life for just the mechanism, you know.
Yuka says, well, if you guys have rope, we can try to throw it over the wall, maybe. You could attach Kenji's sword to it and maybe it might catch something. I don't know.
We don't have we don't have anything for
Yeah,
the...
you guys don't have a rope.
Gosh. No, we had because we bought it, I guess, no?
No,
We bought it in the other village. No?
no.
Jesus
you only
Christ.
bought the bedroll and
We
lantern.
suck so much. Oh my god, we suck.
Zuzo has 3 potions of healing, a potion of awake, a potion of sleep. And Yuka has a egg. and a sword.
Ah, there God.
Oh fuck.
Yes. Well, um, mm, mm, mm. I'm just looking, huh? Thinking.
Well, Yuga says
Okay.
if we
If I put darkness around the door, I mean, I can control this, right? I can say here will be darkness and here not.
yeah, you could turn it off and on. Yeah,
Okay. Can I put the can I put the darkness all around the door
the hole or
and
the door.
the door?
So the
I mean,
gate.
the on the way for the door. Can I make a darkness go in this area?
Okay, wait. Just so we're clear, you want the hole, right?
I will just show you. Can I draw on the? Can I draw in this
Yeah,
thing?
there's a paintbrush on the side, right under the mouse.
Oh, I don't have any idea how
It's
this
it's
works.
it's over here somewhere.
Can I use it? Oh, okay, it
Yeah.
works. It works. Okay. Uh,
Yeah,
I don't know how to
I could do
to
it. Don't
cancel.
worry, I could do it.
Okay, then I have the door here. No, that's not a good way to. But can I surround the door like that? And here you can see everything.
No, no,
I can't. Okay.
no.
C'est pas c'est D&D. Donjons et Dragons.
I can't sneeze.
Okay, then I can do that.
No.
Okay. Then we don't have any. Ça va? Si, je connais très bien. But I don't have any ID.
And you're talking about
Give
this,
us-
right? Not the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talk about this now.
Okay.
I guess Yuka can. Do you
Yeah.
think you can check the mechanism or not?
I mean, I can try. Otherwise, we could just go back to the gate over there and try to figure something out.
Well, we can.
Let's just try this because haven't done anything.
I'm just scared because if we open the big door, everyone will know that we get here. But well, we don't really have any other choice then. Okay, we go back to the door and we try to figure out how to open it. I guess
Okay.
that's
Okay, so make a check once you get over there.
I swear to
Yeah,
God.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Vaya!
No!
Oh my God.
No!
Zuzo, we need a helper.
Non mais regarde, non mais sérieusement, regarde-moi ce système de merde. 2, 7, 1, 2.
I just want to say that's a 17.
C'est la
What'd you
perception.
get?
17.
Je suis en train de
17.
louper à tous les jets. Mais c'est de la merde.
Okay. So, at the gate, you can Zuzo and Yuka see. I'm just going to. These are the giant statues and big scary. That there are some writing on the wall, and they seem to be written in Dwarvish.
In what?
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish?
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish. Oh, because you keep going in and out. Even though I'm sitting right next to you.
And then Yuka goes, "Can anyone read Dwarvish?"
What am I?
I have.
Inferno Common Elf.
Well,
No. I have a spell. I have a spell.
Let's use it.
Yeah, we'll use it. Wait. I use competence language.
Okay. Where is it? Is level 1? Yeah, level 1. Okay. So you use it, and you can now read and speak or understand all spoken or written language when touched. You understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You can only understand any spoken language that you also understand any written language that you see, but you must touch the surface of which words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read a page of text. The spell doesn't decode secret messages or text, glyphs, or arcane sigils as part. Okay, so you touch the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, "I am a dwarf. How did we get here? Answer to open door."
I thought they were actually questioning how they got there. Like,
It's like a riddle.
okay.
Can you write it, because I have a bit of difficulty to figure. I am a dwarf below the ground. How did we get here? Okay. How did we get here? That's the question.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I would say that they dig the ground, but
So what do you say?
by digging.
The door opens.
Wow! I'm actually good at something. Oh my god!
And Yuka says, "That was really loud." Because there's giant doors. You guys go inside. You guys rush inside. And you guys see a bunch of buildings. And once more, just like Yuka said, there's a bunch of things on the ground. Most of it is like wooden stuff. Others are like pickaxes and other utensils. But this is what you guys see. And once more, those doors were really loud. What do you guys want to do?
Unfortunately, I will have to go now.
Oh, okay.
But we can continue. When will you be able to connect again?
Oh, anytime, will it?
Will it be fine Friday?
God damn it.
I'm fine Friday. What about you? Linda.
I'm fine any other day.
Okay. Yeah, we're both fine on Friday.
Okay. I also have just let me check something. What kind of day? I think I have Wednesday too, but I have Wednesday.
Okay, then we could do Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Okay, see you Wednesday.
It works.
Did you? Well, I'm actually gonna go sleep, so I'm not probably gonna be role playing.
Go sleep then.